We are setting off on the Great Bike Expedition to the top of the highest mountain in the world, to Everest.
We've built the most rugged electric bikes.
With traction bottom bracket motors, based on FATBIKES, with super wide wheels. We are starting from Kathmandu. It is the capital of Nepal, and we have to ride hundreds of miles on very difficult roads and trails to the base camp. This is ancient Roman technology. Everything is fine. The climb is even steeper here. Who is making these trails? Damn, there are donkeys here. Get out of the way. We would have passed. No, stones are falling from above.
You calm down,
sir.
It is summer in Kathmandu now, plus 25 degrees Celsius. But in the mountains it is already minus 20. At altitudes over 5,000 the air is thin and there is little oxygen. But we have prepared carefully. And I think we will succeed, for the first time in the world, to conquer such a high mountain. On electric bikes. Holy moly, such wind. It's death. The wind is blowing me away. So, guys, in bike bags like these, we brought our bikes right on the plane to Kathmandu. Now we'll see how it feels after the plane. It looks like this is not a bike, it's someone who crossed the border illegally. Can you open this?
No.
Is the air running out there? Anyway, guys, let's pull the fuse. What is this? Anyway, guys, Lex is coming with us. He's from the city of Sochi.
Sochi. Yes.
There's someone knocking. They brought us pizza. Thank you. Our bikes passed customs. And imagine, holy moly, we didn't pay for customs clearance. Everything is free. Or rather, you just pay for luggage, like for sports equipment. And so you bring a bike. It costs pennies, as it turns out. Who would have thought? This is the trunk. Second hand. No damage. Seat. Also second hand. Quite normal. The wheel. Perfect. Did you see what I did? Rubbed it with oil.
Oil?
This is to repel dust. Or, on the contrary, to attract it. Wow! Do you know what this is?
Front bag.
This is a bag for the battery. The battery was simply not allowed to be taken on the plane, so I took only the bag. We will buy the battery right in Kathmandu. And look, what I was talking about.
What's this? Holy moly, it's huge.
Easy, boy. This is a charger. A 10-amp charger, guys.
10 amps.
Super fast charging helps to charge the bike completely from 0 to 100 in a little less than 2 hours.
Lex, are you okay?
I'm shocked.
Look at the dimensions.
Look, here's my hand. Guys, look at this big charger. It's almost a computer. Take it from the front. I'm holding this here. Let me.
Now we are going to ride around Kathmandu.
Hold this.
Done. Where are your super long keys?
Turn it off.
Give me the key. Guys, we can't find the keys. To put the steering wheel on, are they there?
Look.
There. They were there. I saw them. Is it there?
I found the pump.
Wow, look at this combat pump.
Keys.
Excellent. This is a very good set. They are professional. The quality is simply gorgeous. Look. These are so convenient to work with. They are long. And what kind of key is this?
Motador. These keys saw the first superliner, F-117L.
Damn.
Done.
Now we need to find super powerful batteries for our bikes in Kathmandu.
The party is starting.
The party is beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nepal. We rented a car.
Yeah, we got a driver.
Where?
Here, the man next to the car.
But it's you. Holy moly. Titanic. Are you kidding?
I hope we don't end up like him.
Did you adjust the mirrors?
Yeah. I tried.
Are you used to driving on the left?
Now the girls will take good looks at us.
Now they look at us like we're businessmen.
Now they're letting us pass. How can you not let such a car pass? Look at what's driving on the right.
These are road pirates.
Quieter.
Honk more often. Don't be shy. There's an obstacle on the right. That man.
Don't worry. In fact, they're more scared than me.
You have to get in here. Just try to get in there a little at a time whenever possible.
My dad probably couldn't stand such traffic. No, we just need another 10 or 15 minutes to understand the traffic, to merge with it. Look, no one has ever honked at me yet.
They're afraid, but be careful. Don't do anything stupid.
Anyway, we rented a car. And I don't know why, but Pasha chose the biggest one.
Yeah.
Considering the fact that the streets here are very narrow.
Will we get through?
Let me see. It's very close here, but we'll get through. 10 centimeters. 8. 5. Be careful. We're here through. Everything is okay. Why did you choose such a narrow street?
I need to practice.
The journey is starting normally.
Holy moly.
You know, it's so millimeter-sized.
We are diving into Chernihiv.
What Chernihiv? The roads in Chernihiv.
Normal.
Just like a highway.
But how are we going to get through here?
Where are we going? But there's a Nepal vibe here.
Comrade ensues. Guys, we invite you to Nepal.
Anyway, guys, we've been all over Kathmandu but still haven't found any bike batteries. Maybe lithium-ion technology hasn't reached Nepal yet, but that's okay. Hacker OM bought batteries for us in India.
Vita is written here.
We couldn't even find them on Google. Anyway, Hacker OM's brother brought this to us from India. And now we're going to try to get this running at any cost. You broke the seal.
Damn, now the warranty will stop working. Oh no.
Imagine if they were defective. The protection board here is designed to work only with the scooter they were made for. And that's why when you try to remove voltage from them, they show 0 volts. Won't this explode?
There is a 60% chance that this will explode. Does the window open fully or not? We can't throw it away. What if we put it in the toilet? It's ceramic.
So the toilet explodes.
Yeah, we'll throw it right there on the car.
There's water in there. No, you can't throw that in there.
There's something glowing red there.
Really?
Yeah, look.
Yes, I can see it. It's a diode inside.
The proper guide to opening batteries.
Yes. If this explodes, throw it out the window.
There.
No, that's not working.
There's a red LED there. Yeah.
And there's something beeping.
Something is beeping.
Really?
Yeah, listen.
There's some kind of hissing there.
What kind of madness is this?
What if that's a leak sensor?
No.
It's going to explode now. Wait. See, there's a root.
That's okay.
Don't do it. Stop.
Calm down. What needs to be deformed?
From here.
Calm down.
Like this.
I'm doing it right.
It's beeping.
It's beeping all the time and asks to kill him.
Let me take a saw.
Wait.
Let's do it here with a soldering iron.
That's what I thought too, but it's really dangerous in here. Is your hand shaking?
Just a little bit. It's going to hurt. Just don't twitch. Quieter. Yeah, that's it. It works. We're taking it apart like a bomb.
Autopsy has been going on for half an hour already. I think all of this will have to. Is that all?
Done.
Take this soldering iron.
So what next?
I see the terminals. 56 and 9.
Full charge?
No.
Well,
You couldn't get that loose if you were quiet. I've never heard bolts squeak like that.
I think they just screwed in the wrong screw.
Smaller?
Shavings are already flying from this one.
Made in India.
How did they screw it in?
Did we really remove that?
Yeah, we did.
Looks like there's a 21,700 here. We had a hard time extracting this from the battery. This is some kind of protective board. Apparently, it's started by the motor controller itself. All that's here is most likely, it's password protected so that the Chinese can't make a fake. The battery doesn't want to work. That's why we want to extract the cells from this and connect directly to them.
Anyway, we're going to take the battery apart now with a grinder. We'll use a grinder. Look what an interesting shield. Okay.
Look how powerful the battery is. This is made of 21,700 cells.
So, guys, this is magic Indian paste. What crap? But it's great for soldering. Looks like expired lard.
Look, we're getting Shahid's bike. We're installing 2 batteries. The first one looks like a bomb.
The second one is like a bomb.
Imagine, guys, we couldn't find the BMS board, beam management system, which is responsible for protecting lithium batteries. And that's why we decided to take extreme measures. We'll connect the battery directly to the motor without any protection.
Indian style.
First testing. Quiet, there was a spark.
Check the power supply to the controller. Lift this up.
It started working.
That's good.
Does that work?
Yes, it works.
Where to add speed?
Plus,
59 kilometers per hour.
excellent.
Let's check the pads.
Listen, it's cool.
You better stop the engine.
No hole?
Everything is okay.
Loaf?
UAZ loaf. Imagine. Russian license plate.
He must be crazy to drive one of those.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
This is terrible. We almost died while riding this to Baikonur. It looks like they're going to the mountains.
I think there's an 85% chance they'll get there.
We're looking for a bike for Lex.
This is how people deliver everything in rickshaws. Something's driving on the right. This is how they cross the road in Nepal. You can cross almost anywhere, but you have to be careful, because there's a sign like this that means let me cross. Like this, that means let me cross too. At first, I was shocked by this chaos. Guys, look at the bikes here. Wait. Have you seen it? This is a good bike. I like it. Rickshaw.
Look at this one too.
A rickshaw. Imagine if you put an electric motor on this.
I need to buy this for Anton. He likes things like that.
The cables are hanging. I like it. Yeah, that's cool. We're in Nepal.
VAJRA.
This is an ancient beam weapon. You can't touch that.
What is that?
The gods' ancient weapons are used to protect the worlds. They can make pants for us here.
Hello. What price this made? For me, big size.
800.
800.
No one in Russia will make something like that for $8, but they will. I just can't pass it by. Yeah, I love all these carts so much. They're really cool.
Царская тема.
We stopped at a hiking shop.
Look how many sleeping bags.
There are a lot of them here.
A special one for Kathmandu.
Yeah, listen. The cheapest sleeping bags here cost from 3,000 to 5,000.
Yeah, we need the cheapest. You can't do that, right? I can't either.
Do you think we'll find them?
I don't know. Let's see, but it looks cool.
So, guys, I bought an orange fat bike, and we'll see what it is. There are all sorts of things here. So, I'm riding my bike around Kathmandu. I'm heading to the place now. It's riding fine. We're going to make wings for it now, and everything will be fine. That was serious, guys. That was serious. Yeah, I'm a little confused. That's it, I'm here. Did I go to the right place? I blow into the kettle with the pump to make the sensor go off, so I can boil the noodles faster. My plan worked. Mr. Wilson is working. Some fresh air and everything will be okay. While the noodles are brewing, this is shin. I think you can buy something like this in Russia too. We have this interesting thing, and we'll check it out. It looks like this.
150,000 rupees.
Let's try it. The smell is similar to Schweppes. It's forbidden in Russia, right? But not here. Such a white thing. Let's try it. It looks like some kind of simple boosted Schweppes. I like it. Guys, one of the oldest bike shops in Nepal, Pine Bike. I read about it.
Hello. Hello.
It's going to be a custom bike. What are you doing? Is that an inverter? Why is it spitting? Is that normal?
Yeah,
What is that going to be anyway?
this is a plug. Yeah, the left side of the trunk is almost ready. This is the main frame. Yeah, I'll saw off a piece now. Great.
It's getting dark, and the builds are still going on. Look at the Mad Max's handlebars, and the Mad Max's trunk. Am I wrong, Lex?
In short, we will make a gorgeous bike in the style of Mad Max, guys. Look, Kathmandu, wait for us. So, I made a bike. Now I'm going to the hotel. This is how it all looks. Here's my idea. I put the bike like this and start expanding, gradually hammering this thing with the pedal. I had to chop up a wheel from a superliner. This tire on 5 and 0. Need to cut off the spikes, otherwise this won't fit here. We start the hairdryer. How interesting. A life hack on how to start a British hairdryer. We take a Chinese compressor and blow into the hairdryer like this, so that the sensor returns to normal. After blowing, it turns on. Now it will start. Guys, this is nighttime Kathmandu.
Wait, there's more.
Damn, where are we? Are we driving through Cherkasy or something?
It's Indiana Jones.
Look at what gorgeous pants these women have. And these rickshaws, if you tied them together, you'd get a big locomotive. Never shine that light in your face.
Crane.
Where? Is that like a tractor crane? What the hell is this? It's articulated. And the back wheels from a truck are used as front wheels. Oh my god. Holy moly. Mamma mia, what cool lights. Just look. Lights. Those are red lanterns. There are whores in here.
Those are just Japanese lanterns.
Hello, dziewczynki. I know Bobber kurwa. Ja pierdolę.
Don't talk to girls like that.
Yeah, I'm weird. Yeah. They didn't like your joke. Who speaks Polish? Pasha, go talk to them. We squeeze into the hole. It's so cool in here.
Here, right? Where do we take off our shoes?
Fishay's apartments. We went into Fishay's place. They have these things. The view from here, of course. Where am I? Washing machine. Come to me. We're at Fishay's house.
Yeah. Look at that huge mortar.
Here comes Fishay. Hey! Hey, yesterday I just happened to meet a dude who told me you were here. I've been wanting to meet you for a long time.
It's gonna be fun, for sure. This is probably our first big expedition.
Hippie party.
This atmosphere is special, which I have never felt anywhere in another country.
You live in a tower, huh? Wow. Let's just do this.
Oh, VAJRA. VAJRA.
Weapon of the gods. This thing is very powerful. It's just made of yellow reinforcement, you see. This is a reproduction. Really? But this energy weapon is ancient. This is a creepy thing. It was used to protect worlds. Really? These are fragments of ancient technology. Oh, you just made it up now. No. Badger? Yes.
What is a badger?
A badger. And this is a mortar. This is a mortar.
Yes, it really does exist. Some kind of weapon. A weapon? Oh, it's mythological.
Never mind it. It was a real working thing. Here, Indra's weapon in his fight against the Asuras. This powerful weapon combines the properties of a sword, a mace, and a spear. It comes in bronze or gold, and the pigeons don't give a damn about it. This one has incredible power, cosmic. What are you doing?
What if it's a desecration?
Boehm says it's good.
That superbike has a special DC-DC converter that feeds a separate 12-volt line from a 20-volt battery. So, what's there?
A tin-based fuse. Okay, we're starting the converter. Is about to be sparked.
Now, was there something? Did it burn out?
No, look.
It's not that bad.
Look, this is one side. There is a double side.
Is there a double side?
There is a switch double chandelier.
There's even something there. What's that lighting up down there? I didn't see it.
And you're going to leave the battery right there on the side, right? Yes, he wove a place for it, like a nest.
I just noticed that someone is sleeping there. Do you have a separate master key? What is that? Holy moly, how many wires are there? Guys, look.
More than 10 meters of wires are laid.
Mamma mia, what is that? Why do you need a police alarm?
This is not exactly a police one. It is more like a loudspeaker. We can tell someone, goats, please get out of the way. 1, 2, switch to electricity.
Why is it so quiet?
With the Kreosan channel. 1, 1, 3.
Okay, I got it. You're nuts. Be quiet. Is it lagging?
Yeah.
Man, it's night here.
You need to turn off the converter, but overall it is good. But you can signal with this.
So loud. Be quiet, that's for the police. Now everyone will think there's police here. There's a lot of police in the city now. Better to forget about it for now. How many wires are there? That's just the beginning.
Speaker indicator, operation indicator, and something else. I forgot what. You need to sign. You see, this is the switch master signed. This is the converter master.
Tell me, what kind of device is this from the car Back to the Future? It looks familiar.
This is the temperature controller.
So that the engine doesn't overheat?
There is a thermocouple sensor. It gives a weak current. This reads it and converts it into degrees. We will put this here on the motor. Put a fan from the processor there and blow wind here, thus cooling the motor.
So, guys, the first trip, we just assembled them. Nothing has been tested yet. That's good. Notice that these steps will be the easiest part of our route. Are the brakes okay? That's so fast. I deliberately drive faster over bumps on highly inflated tires to check how well it can handle the shaking. Guys, look, that's Kathmandu, a huge city, and so bright. There are motorists there. We drove for about 9 minutes. Or 10.
Yeah, 10.
The result is simply excellent. It drives really cool. The pedals even create some kind of turbo effect. It just takes off like a rocket if you start pedaling. And the most important thing, imagine, while we're riding, the charge doesn't get spent at all, although we're riding in the mountains. It's really cool. Look how good Kathmandu looks at night from here. Look how many lights there are. In real life it looks just perfect. So, Lex, we slowed Kathmandu down. Imagine, we were riding so fast that all the motorcyclists were just trailing behind. I easily overtook them all, without straining myself at all.
That's what electric traction is.
That is, if you start pedaling, it's turbo, it accelerates very sharply.
I'm not surprised. Yeah, it's electric traction.
You are going uphill as if from an uphill. Imagine.
Double adrenaline rush.
A very powerful adrenaline effect. I don't know what it's connected with, but it's so cool, you can't imagine. It's going so cool, so smooth. It's accelerating really fast. Guys, imagine, there's a pigeon living in my room.
Wow, that's cool.
Don't scare it. There it is. It's there.
But what's that doing there?
Just look at it. It's pretty cool.
It looks healthy.
How did you get it?
It's clean. Yeah, it's all good.
Look at its eyes.
It's your pet. Anna Golub, what are you doing here at Sasha's house?
Do you think it's even dangerous that it's there? Or let it sit?
Listen, it might shit on your head tonight. That's the only thing. Just don't tell the others about it.
Wow.
What's that doing there?
It's gone. Where is it? Maybe it crawled out into the street? No, it's really not there.
It went into that crack. Hold this flashlight, and I'll slide the camera in there a little. Just don't get your hands dirty in the shit. It's down there. There's a hole there, but there's no way out.
We won't be able to get it out of there. But how will it crawl out of there?
It might die and stink later.
Look, I checked from all sides. There's no exit anywhere.
The situation is, the dove and I will live together.
There's no other exit. We're leaving.
Just don't scratch it.
So, this is the final preparation before leaving. Why are you wrapping it up like that?
So that my things don't get dirty while we're driving.
But it's not raining.
But it's very stylish.
You have your boots here.
Yeah,
I wonder how it will perform in the mountain. What is that? A backpack?
yeah.
Why did you need a kilogram of foil?
4 and 1 volts.
How much?
4 and 1.
This means that yours is still undercharged.
Do you think so?
Try it on the others. Guys, we measure the voltage on the cells because we don't have a balancer, so that it doesn't explode.
If it lights up on Everest, then Everest will turn into a volcano.
405.
Great.
And here,
But how are you? Why are you doing this through the tape?
the gear is on. The cruise control is activated.
Come on, step on the gas. Harder. Don't spare your strength. Come on. Full throttle.
Full.
It doesn't pull? It can't be.
Something is probably wrong.
Did you put it in the wrong gear? Your gear is wrong.
Incorrect?
Yeah, put on the most traction one. It's not bad. It pulled your bike out. Guys, we're starting. This is day 1. The first part of the journey will be easy on asphalt.
Soon the road will turn into terrible off-road.
But for our bikes, this is not a problem.
And then the road will end it all.
And we will overcome steep mountain passes on trails. There will be no transport there at all.
Only a helicopter or a donkey.
There is no electricity there either. That's why we took a mini hydroelectric power station with us to charge on mountain streams. Are we really going? I can't believe it. Finally, we've been waiting for this for so long. Half a year of preparation. You and I have been preparing for half a year already.
We were looking for maps, studying routes, studying bikes, buying, finding, talking to Chinese, assembling bikes, arguing with Nepalese. We somehow found all the parts and finally we're off.
We developed a special scheme, bikes that no one has ever assembled. This is a super off-road fat bike with a bottom bracket motor and a super huge star. We dress warmly. A jacket won't hurt us. Because we're going to the mountains. That's all. We're starting off. Oh. I hope we don't break anything here. Our subscriber Andre is also going with us, am I right? And the tramp FISHAY, who now lives in Kathmandu.
It's an honor for me to be part of your team.
We'll be the guys' first section. The first section, we will be driving through the densely populated city of Kathmandu. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 bikes, and 2 mopeds. And the weather is beautiful. What was that, Pasha?
Gear shifting.
This is not normal. Oh, no. Damn, they drive on the left here. We need to add some speed. Guys, I don't know what this is. Do you think Lex will be able to drive this to Everest? Or will we have to transform it? We are in Nepal. We need to honk the horn constantly so that no one hits us. Are we going that way? Chaotic traffic on the streets, but we are not afraid of that at all. We are driving like we are at home, despite the fact that we are in Nepal. Another advantage of Kathmandu is that although the traffic is chaotic, they drive slowly. Over 30 miles an hour, they accelerate sharply. Damn, where are you going?
Look at the way the cops are looking at us. I don't think that's good.
We have to pretend that we have normal bikes and are pedaling.
No, they're looking at us with positive vibes, I think.
Okay, that's good. But something's wrong here. I don't think Lex can make it. He's got too much cargo for a bike like that. The climb up the hill has started. Lex, we're going up now. You need to accelerate harder. What's the temperature?
47.
47? Did the cooling start?
Yes.
For some reason your temperature is really high. Choose easy gears. Why did we stop? Overheating?
Yes.
Touch it with your hand.
In short,
Something is rubbing really badly. So, this is terrible.
Look what happened to me.
Holy moly, were you riding like that?
Yeah.
This can't be freed now. They're connected to the chain.
The bike and I are one.
And Lex's engine is overheating.
maybe there are too many cardboard boxes and tape. Shit, what happened? Maybe the wheel is rubbing a lot or the engine is overheating because of the load. 55 degrees.
Have they freed you?
Almost.
Did you take off your shoes? That's right. Come on. Come on. Great. We freed it. Holy moly, look at that huge swastika. What are they selling there?
I don't know. Maybe people?
Do you see? What is that?
It's like he's beating a horse to make it go faster.
What do they want? Water?
How much? 200,000 million.
What did he say? 2,000?
200,000 million.
And has the Lex cooled down already? Yes.
Look, this one has a fan here. A processor 1. Everyone ready? Hit the gas. By the way, I want to explain a little. There are 4 of us riding to the top on bikes, and Subscriber and the tramp FISHAY are accompanying us to the last point where they can only get on motorbikes. We're entering the mountains. What was that? Are you braking that hard?
The same thing happened again as on the island. Something with the chain.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Shit. You just want to pull it out? Unscrew it. That's pretty smart. Look what happened. Do you see where the chain ended up?
I don't understand this at all. I only know one thing, that this kind of key, with these very lips, is the coolest.
What's that? It's some kind of mushroom.
They're rude here. Look, have you tried?
No, I haven't tried that. And here, guys, there are some weird noises at 9th gear.
And the problem you had was that it goes too far here, right?
I would adjust this in a pine bike.
That's how they set it up there.
Is it that bad?
Yeah.
What are you doing, Lex? That's so cool. But are you going to paint the sleeping bag too?
It's not scary.
Fenders made of bottles. Do you also want to paint the tires? Are you seriously going to paint the tires? They are new. What are you doing? Why? Damn, guys, I don't think this is right.
That's fine, don't panic.
This is the most Nepalese bike in the world.
Comrade, bring glycine.
Imagine, it will start moving and splashes will fly at it.
It goes so well on the ground, like on asphalt. Is it me that is rubbing?
Me.
I was scared that I was starting to rub. Guys, the Lex is starting to rub. Is that normal? A lot of rubbing?
Yes, one thing.
Fix that. It's probably catching.
I know, yes.
Is the paint dry?
Yes.
Quick drying? That's awesome. Holy moly. What happened? Is everything okay? Horrible. You went off the asphalt, right? Here's yours. Look. Oh, you almost fell in there.
Yeah.
Don't ride right on the side of the road. It's dangerous.
I was scared of the truck.
A Kamaz passed by and you went really close to the side of the road.
If you see a Kamaz and get scared, just honk more often.
What was scratched? The pedal?
Yeah, looks like that. Good pedal, high quality, didn't break. Holy moly, guys, he was just going straight, that's all. How can you fall like that on a straight spot? There's a huge city down there, a huge city in a valley. This whole thing is called the Kathmandu Valley.
I don't know what to do. Everything is necessary
Is
here.
everything okay?
Yeah, but there is a strong overload.
You need to leave something.
I don't know what to do. I need everything, but it's hard to control.
Your butt is wagging a little.
Probably because it's sticking out in different directions. A big lever is created.
You're right.
And the weight asymmetry too.
We stopped at a bike shop to buy bike grease and adjust the gears. Did you change the kickstand?
Make a double footrest.
No, it looks cool. It's a little longer.
One leg is good, but two are better.
Pasha, Lex is heavily overloaded.
Well, I think we'll get to blah blah.
Will you make it to Pukla?
I don't know.
Maybe the only problem is that it's rubbing?
Maybe.
Friction, look how strong. We bought oil. Is this okay? I think it's bad. I think they just poured purified waste oil here.
Can you see what color it is?
It's called Wolf. There will be 6 of us for now, 4 bikes and 2 mopeds. When the asphalt ends, there will only be the 4 of us on bikes left on the off-road. We are riding around Kathmandu for now. The weather is great. The temperature is 25 degrees. Lex is heavily overloaded, but I don't think it's a big deal. We won't abandon Lex. Guys, for 2 weeks. We spent 2 weeks preparing for this trip in Kathmandu alone. We already know the city here. We know all these paracrestic. This will truly be the expedition of the century. Imagine, we are the first. We are the first to climb Everest on electric bikes. Oh, Pasha.
That's so cool.
By the way, it rides very easily. The feeling from riding is simply very good. The bike works, it has enough speed to ride on par with mopeds, with cars. I haven't even accelerated it to the maximum yet.
That's not what it was.
The navigator is very convenient. The phone charges, constantly 100% charge. In short, we stopped again. 57 degrees.
It's rubbing here.
This is bad.
Right here.
Something needs to be redone. Look how it's worn out.
You need to insert a jack and widen it. Jack? Where are we going to get that?
Listen, maybe we should put on a narrow wheel?
Let's try.
We're going to a bike repair shop to have the wheel rebored. Holy moly, there are so many motorcyclists. I don't know if that creaking is from me or not. I'm already afraid of all sounds. We've arrived. Damn, it's huge. It's okay. We'll do it now. Don't worry. Damn.
There's a mechanic nearby, but it's a 5-minute drive.
We can do it ourselves. I need an introductory key and 2 tire irons.
I don't know how he's going to film it now.
Did they give us a wheel?
There it is.
Oh, that.
But how do we open it?
You need to tip it over on its side.
First 10 miles, third breakdown.
And it's not only Lexus that breaks.
Great, it works.
I don't understand. What kind of prayer are they reading?
Want some bread from the oven?
Yeah, where is it?
Look, they're making this here.
Wow.
Not bad. They just flew up to the wall and are frying this lavash.
Is that stuck there?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the reboring is in full swing. They brought out a table especially for us so that we could enjoy lunch during the repair. Imagine, this is hospitality in Nepal. And also flatbreads? Is this all for us? And why is the color so weird?
Spinach?
Spinach? Are you sure it doesn't have any dye?
Pure spinach.
Do you have to dip it in
Yeah.
there? Holy moly. The taste is so unusual.
That's Martian blood.
This is Indian cuisine.
But it smells really weird. I hope we don't get poisoned.
We'll find out soon. It's just water.
But why do we need water? This is from the tap. You can't drink this. So, is it ready?
Almost. Now you need to pump it up.
It's so noisy in here that you can hardly even hear it.
Yes, but it will take a long time. For a while.
We're sitting in the middle of the aisle. Is this okay?
Well, they'll start praying to us in a couple of hours.
Step on the gas. This is perfect.
I'm letting it go.
There's soup waiting for you. Try this thing and tell me what it is.
Wow. At first it reminded me of socks.
Yes, socks.
And then it was fine. Did you know that in India, they passed a law that waiters can't pee in food? Officially.
Seriously?
It's a criminal offense in India, but not here yet.
And I was wondering why the taste was so weird.
But that's only in one state, because there was a serious problem with it there.
We had a little snack in this interesting cozy place. Lex packs his tires on his trunk, having pumped up the wheel perfectly, and about 100 kilometers of paved roads await us. Further on there will be off-roading.
Fun and adventures are waiting for us.
We take out toxic lights and put them on the back so no one can hit us. So, we drive in the oncoming lane? Why?
Everything is fine.
Damn, there's a policeman standing there.
Oh no, let's go.
Be careful, don't crash into anything. So, the dude is whistling. There's a turn here. We're going left. We've crossed the intersection. This is what Kathmandu is like at night. Imagine, it's almost dark, and we still haven't left Kathmandu. It's such a huge city. Is everything okay? Does it drive well?
Much better. Many times better.
It's got good lighting.
Yes, nothing is rubbing.
Cool. There are mountains all around. The most interesting part is about to happen. The motor works very well. It keeps up 30 miles an hour in traffic very well. I even have to slow down. Mamma mia, guys, this is awful. Just look. A huge river of motorcycles. Just look at it. I'm being carried away by this pile of motorcycles like a stream of water. And stopping here is not an option. Going back is not an option either. And everyone has fallen behind somewhere. I don't know where they could have fallen behind here. They'll catch up, I hope. I'll have to stop somewhere and wait. And bikes are driving by here and cameras are taking pictures of us. Look at the cameras taking pictures.
For some reason 44 degrees again. 45, high, low, low.
Use pedals.
It's impossible.
But why? It overheated quickly. Are you sure you have an easy gear?
Yes.
But it can't just overheat. It must be very hard for this. Yes, really bad. We haven't driven very far, so it wasn't in the wheel.
I don't know, for some reason it doesn't want to shift to a higher speed.
Anyway, guys, we're stuck here.
And I'm recording a video in the secret chat. If you're interested, watch the update in the secret chat.
So, Lex, let's unload you. We decided to transfer some of the luggage from Lex to Pasha. Maybe the engine is defective. Maybe the bike is overloaded.
It's time to go to the next city.
Let's go.
There are 8.5 kilometers left here.
We unloaded Lex a little. Basically, if he pedals, he'll probably get there.
We're leaving Kathmandu. The next city is Kaktapur. I hope the traffic there won't be as crazy as here. Let's go. Guys, we're breaking into the stream. The traffic here is so bad. It's awful. To be honest, I'll be glad when we reach the dirt road, because asphalt is not very cool in Nepal. Do you see this traffic? Why are there so many people? There's clearly an overcrowding here. The main thing is don't crash into anyone. Holy moly, what are they doing? What a nightmare. How can I get around them? Let's try to do this. It's not according to the rules. Damn, we're stopped. Lex, I think there's a traffic jam here. Are you okay?
Yes, everything seems fine.
Is it driving fine in 5th gear?
It's bearable.
Are you in 1st gear?
The first one is the highest.
And what about the temperature?
34.
Very good result. How do you like the traffic?
There's a lot of chaos here.
Dr. Chaos. Our navigator shows that we've only covered 1% of the way. No, even less. I'm thinking of recording the track we're driving on and putting it to the right of the screen so you can see the road we're driving on. Even planes fly here. That's the kind of traffic.
I don't think that's bad. 1,000 rupees per person.
So, now we're stuck in a garage like this.
Anyway, guys, this is bad. What do you think is the reason?
The reason could be that there is no lubrication in the gearbox and this causes heating.
What are we going to do?
Let's replace the motor.
Let's install 2.
But how?
We need to determine if it's the motor or the excess weight.
I think it's the bike. The engines are high quality.
And the bikes?
Have you seen his bike?
Is it too heavy?
It's too stiff to ride. Something's assembled incorrectly. Have you seen that the gears don't even shift?
What if we just try to pedal?
Because of the hub?
That needs to be done first. But his pedals don't turn at all. Imagine. I don't know why.
It doesn't turn at all?
Yeah.
Is it true that your pedals don't turn, or are they just blocked by the suitcase?
It's blocked by a load.
Oh, that's normal.
Anyway, guys, I did a test and it turned out that it doesn't roll down a hill.
They installed the brakes here poorly from the factory. As a result, they rubbed the entire road and we lost a lot of energy just to heat.
It's so stiff. Feel it, Pasha.
This is some kind of ass. I didn't expect this to happen.
We completely removed the brake cylinder and are going to check if the wheel will brake. Perfect. Look. The bearings are excellent. Look, it's spinning from the air.
We need to ride without brakes.
Fall down inside.
No downside.
This one is a little damaged.
Something's wrong with the discs.
I haven't fallen with this.
Here is a problem.
Oh, there's a dent here. Look.
Here is a problem.
Where did such a dent come from on the new disc? The disc is all wavy like that. But why?
It was probably rubbing, heating it up, and it bent.
Did you see that it's bent to the
It
side?
heated up, expanded, and it had nowhere to go, so it went sideways and apparently froze in that state.
We need to ride without brakes.
Anyway, it's bent. I don't know if you can see. He says there's a defect. That's why we bought a new one. We didn't level it with a hammer.
We're putting on the wheel. Look how powerful it is. The tire is being sawed off. Do you see?
But why? Stop. Look. But why? You pressed the gas hard.
You know, like that tractor.
We're testing the bike now and we'll see if Lex can handle it or not.
Try not to use your feet now.
You know, it works.
It's moving.
Yes, it goes.
In afterburner mode.
But it goes.
Yes.
Was it a Lada 9?
9.
Have you ever ridden a Lada 9?
Yes.
Only go up at 9.
Yes.
51 degrees.
51 and 6. In short, we decided to install super powerful cooling on these motors. We had to sand down the paint on Pasha's bike and install a micro radiator with an LED matrix here. In short, it's powered separately by an 18650. Imagine, it's inserted here, and everything is secured through a thermal pad. But Lex has an even cooler plan. He installs this one. You have to take it very carefully. It's a DC-DC converter.
This is for that DC-DC. 52 volts go here to this one, from it 12 volts to this one, and from this one there are already 3.5 volts to this fan, which will additionally cool this installation, custom.
There's already one fan here, but that's not enough. There will be a second one here. Imagine, we bought it in a children's store. Is this with Bluetooth? What kind of antenna is this?
I have no idea. It looks like a resistor. Write in the comments what it could be.
What kind of weird part is this? I thought it was a Bluetooth antenna, but what kind of Bluetooth could there be in a fan, guys?
Maybe it steals user data.
The thing is that the test showed that the motors overheat from heavy loads.
What kind of overheating do we have? About 50 degrees?
55 maximum.
55. This means that on the windings,
On the windings, twice as much.
about 100.
Imagine, this is not a joke.
This is a high risk of short-circuiting the windings with each other.
And the magnets can lose their properties from high heat.
The magnets are linear.
They hold 120 degrees. Now very precise soldering is needed. Usually this is done under a microscope because there are SMD elements here.
And I won't solder the SMD.
Have you torn it off yet?
I tore them off, and I will solder them directly to the engine. Directly.
That's right.
I will bypass this scheme because it seems suspicious to me. It seems to me that they will spy on us through this.
The soldering is ready. Check out the quality of this. I think it will work. Everest expedition. Day 2. Guys, we're off. We're off to Everest. By the way, we're still in the Kathmandu Valley. There are a few other cities in the Kathmandu Valley besides Kathmandu. Kathmandu has a population of 1 million, but there are 5 million in the entire valley. Overall, it's pretty good to drive so far. It's 12 p.m. Of course, we started out so late. The main thing is that we're driving. We're entering the nearest city. What's it called?
Some fell.
Bulinko.
It's already in the mountains, right?
No. That's even lower than Kathmandu.
Even lower?
It's 500 meters, and Kathmandu is 1,000 meters above sea level.
That's interesting. So, how do you like the equipment?
This goes well.
And the temperature? It's not getting hot?
39.
39? That's a good indicator. It's not 54 like before. You have a cool flag. I want one too. Guys, that's the flag of Nepal. Guys, we are approaching the mountains. Imagine, the engine started to overheat. And oddly enough, mine the most, then Lex's, then Pasha's. Now on the descent it dropped to 47 degrees. And it was even 58. Imagine. There is a parking lot, I see. Yes, now we will cool down a bit. What happened?
You need to file it down here twice.
Can't you change gear?
Yes, it jams.
The usual everyday life of travelers to Everest. It's gone. Lex is very worried. I am worried about him. Look, there is a robot. And it is me in this place clinging to that stick. With this nut.
Let's loosen the nut.
A Nepalese came up to us. He somehow felt that something was wrong with us. I wonder if he will help us.
Yeah, this method.
In a ninja mask.
And here.
Imagine, he said, go there and we will do everything there. It's interesting.
That's one of the advantages of Nepal. We can repair bikes almost anywhere.
We found the masters ourselves.
Yeah, everything can be solved.
Look at the keys he has there. You decided to cut it after all, right?
Yeah, I'll cut it and we'll drive off peacefully. There's a place like this.
Authentic. Look there. Look how small the doors are. They are simply microscopic.
What do you think? Why do you need doors like this? And imagine if you rent it, right? How much would a house like this cost per month?
To live there?
Yeah,
They brought us a grinder.
oh, I cut my backpack. Damn, I cut my backpack.
There's already a crowd of people here. Guys, it's small. Or can something fall
I
out?
don't know, but I need to sew it up. Is there?
Do you have saving master?
But it's small anyway.
Something could fall out here. Sasha.
Are you sewing it up? Holy moly.
Such a pain in my ass. Something had to be done. There's a dark stripe. There's a light stripe. It can be different.
There's a Lexus strip. Let's call it that.
How much did he charge for it?
200.
That's good. Let's go, or else we'll spend a long time messing around. It'll wear out on the pavement, don't worry.
Thank you very much. Namaste. Oh!
Great. Like in Mad Max Leave It.
But if it's...
It can't get any worse.
It's okay. No problem.
Lex will be offended if we break it.
That's grounding.
Заземление.
Strange things happen here, but that won't scare us. We're leaving the Kathmandu Valley. This isn't the death road yet. We're just approaching the mountains. Why are you honking? We were driving normally. We've reached our first goal for today. We've entered the city of Lepa. Lex is making strange sounds there. He's got some kind of nonsense. Lex, how's the grounding?
Works great.
Do you hear how everyone turns around at that sound?
Good sound. I like it.
The main advantage is that there are a lot of police and different road services here, and no one cares at all, because we are on bicycles.
What's with the temperature?
Perfect. 38. Can't even get to 40. It became cooler here, and the engine immediately realized it. I thought that there would be no people here at all.
That's in the villages. There are plenty of them here.
The color of the houses has changed. Apparently they are built here with different bricks.
That's Niwa culture.
Trousers. It's my trousers. Yeah, that's good.
Are they looking at your panties?
Yeah, look at that filter. That's what Lex sees.
How do you like this color?
Mad Max. In short, Wasteland. Fury Road.
Look how many people have gathered. We need to go. Holy moly, why is that? What a rickshaw. It's a cargo one. We've been driving for probably 3 hours now, and the charge is almost full. These are the powerful batteries we collected. Let me remind you, our batteries are rated for 30,000 milliampere hours. 30,000 milliamperes or 30 amps. Wow, what kind of places are there, guys?
Pasha, you're having problems with your bag. Pull over.
Pull over to the side of the road. Have we really left the city? The air is much cleaner, guys. Much. The chickens convey the rural atmosphere. The dogs are barking. This is a real village. They are drying rice. Or maybe it is not rice.
What's with the temperature?
Only 41.
I have 45.
How about the charge? How much do you have?
47.6.
47.62.
And here's my charge.
47 and 0.
We ride almost the same. Still plenty of charge. Half the battery. We pedal. help the motors. Guys, this is cool. An electric bike is really cool. On roads like these, it's like I'm not riding, but flying. Tired of pedaling, you press the gas and fly away. This is what winter is like in Nepal. In Kathmandu, it's warm like summer. Cool in the mountain, but not cold. This is really cool. Thanks to the fact that you can shift gears through a chain, you can use weaker motors and at the same time give results that even powerful direct drive motors simply couldn't dream of. Wow, a monument to a motorcycle. But why? Probably so they would ride more carefully.
The road is narrowing. It's washed out. Look, there's no barrier. It's death below.
There's so much dirt here. I can imagine them clearing it out. Oh no! Holy moly! Do you need help or are you okay? Oh, did your phone fall too?
I wanted to put the phone in my pocket.
Holy moly, is this okay? Did you fall here? Did the steering wheel just slip out of your hands?
Yeah.
Okay, we need to go, otherwise there's panic. Damn, wait 1 second.
Of course, I knew I had to stop.
In a place where there's one lane, we've gathered a whole crowd. Did you hit it hard?
My knee feels a little uncomfortable.
That's bad. And that thing hit you.
That's okay. I have a spare.
That's it, right?
Yes, plastic. But forget about plastic. It all snaps into place. That's okay.
But what happened? You hit the sand and it spun you around?
Anyway, I decided to put my
The phone?
in my pocket, and I had to brake with this, but I had to brake with that one, the right one. You can't do that.
And it spun you around on the sand?
It's a very annoying fall, of course.
Look what the locals have come up with. Probably to stop it from washing out. Imagine you're standing on a slope, your house starts to wash out, and you drive away from there.
Anyway, guys, we drove for probably another half hour, maybe more. Nothing much changed at all, and then suddenly we drove into some city in the mountains. The charge was huge. We were driving downhill almost the whole time. How much?
46 and 7.
How did that happen to you?
I don't know. I was just driving.
At what speed?
Maybe the light? Maybe it was because of the light? Red is already low. You have 44 and 8.
Turn on one small headlight.
We need to charge somewhere already. Lex needs to find a charging place. It'll run out soon.
Really?
If it's already red, people are gathering and looking at this thing.
Where is the hotel?
We found some place to have a bite to eat. Look civilized.
It turns out it's a hotel.
Would you like us to spend the night in hotels, or for us to stay the night with the locals? Write in the comments.
It won't make much of a difference.
We need to ask them for a snack and find some kind of outlet.
Turn to the right.
Can we ask for socket? We would like to charge our bicycle. Okay?
The negotiations were successful. The outlet is available. We can charge. I think that's okay. They agreed to give us an outlet in exchange for us eating at their place. Is everything okay? Turn this on.
Here's the first one.
Make sure it doesn't rain.
No.
The main advantage of electric bikes is that while you stop for a snack, they are also getting saturated with energy. We're clearly not out of civilization yet. Show me the menu.
Look, there are some vegetarian soups here. There are some cool drinks like this. All sorts of different ones. There's also this. Some kind of sticks.
Let's see how the charging is going. I'm worried, or is everything normal?
If this catches fire, we'll put out.
The voltage seems to be normal. The fans are working. The charger has already warmed up a little. What did he put in there? The wire is hot. Damn, I would have turned that off, guys. Why would you put a normal outlet in there? This is hot. Is that normal? Touch this.
It's warm.
How do you like the Nepalese atmosphere?
The atmosphere is pretty smoky. They're burning socks there.
Are they burning socks? And I smelled something.
Old socks.
Guys, imagine, they brought us tupa. Did you order tupa?
Guys, look, this is so interesting. Holy moly.
How do you like it? Is tupa tasty?
Yes, that's really tasty. And with pepper. Look how much radiation there is here. 30.
Damn, this is not normal.
And we're going to eat it.
So, guys, we are winding up our cables, and we are going to drive at night. While we were eating, this was fully charged. This is what fast charging is. We have another 60 miles to go. There is someone driving there, be careful. Damn, we need to turn on more lights. Whose light is brighter? Lex, show them.
Damn, guys, something strange is happening. Some kind of traffic jam.
The road quality has deteriorated dramatically. Let's go. This is the death road at night. We're here.
There's someone stuck there. It's dangerous. A rock might fly at us. I'm scared. Ugh.
Horror.
Holy moly.
There's a bus.
Something happened to that.
But how so? What's that screaming? Wow. Just look. Did your brakes fail? The main thing is that your brakes don't fail here. This is a nightmare. That's what Nepalese roads are like at night. They're making a fire there. There's a heating station there. This is a nightmare.
It looks like there really is a collapse up there, and that's why people are riding along the bottom.
So, does the bike go well off-road?
Yeah, I'm like Mad Max. Look! What is that plug?
Guys, that's what I was so afraid of right ahead. It looks like I'll have to cross the river on foot. The road has just been washed away. Is it deep there?
I won't be able to drive here, to be honest.
It's diving up to the headlights. That's a bad idea. Holy moly.
You need to drive on the right side. Let's wait until...
Oh, there's steam coming out. That's a hydraulic hammer. It's taking water into the carburetor. That's bad. Someone needs to help him now. You actually need to unscrew the spark plug and crank the starter so that the water spills out.
I need to tell them that. I think it's from the exhaust pipe.
This is a complete decline in morals, disgrace, moral debauchery.
If you take off your shoes, it seems to me that it's generally easy to walk here.
Now we'll put this like that. Great. Let's go.
You don't want to take off your shoes because it's gonna be cold? Okay, I'm first. By the way, the water isn't cold. It's warm. Lex is coming. Lex is coming. Everybody move aside. He's barefoot. Holy moly. Don't stop.
So, my left boot got wet.
Is it wet? Damn.
It tore. It didn't hold on very well.
It's a plastic cover.
Like all condoms, it's a one-time effect.
That's all. We've cleared the obstacles. We're on our way. What happened?
He has an 8.
A figure 8? Show me it.
The bearings have completely fallen apart.
Yeah.
How did you see it? Where?
He drives, and with each spin he makes a clicking sound, as if there aren't enough balls.
Listen, maybe the axle snapped? Let's try to spread the fork apart. Damn. If it snapped, it'll spread. Can't spread it apart, but there's something knocking in there.
Sasha, that's a bearing.
Give it some gas. That thing is making the knocking.
What is it hitting?
The magnet. Let me turn it around like this. Now give it some gas.
So close to the finger. That's really bad.
That's true, but what else can we do?
The balls fell out. We need to find others. Other bearings.
Who would have thought they'd break so quickly?
I've never had anything like this in my life.
Do you know why it might have snapped? Because it's got luggage on one side. The bearing is overloaded on the rear one. Its wheel is kind of sideways.
Yeah.
It looks like we've arrived. Now we're looking for a place where we could spend the night. It seems to be a guest house, all in lights. Ask how much it costs and what rooms there are.
Namaste. Namaste. Do you have rooms?
Yeah, you see first.
This is the hotel we found.
I have some like this room. I show you one extra room.
Okay. Oh.
Please.
Anyway, there's a room for 4 people at once. $40.
It's normal.
Yeah, that's cheap. Anyway, it's a good hotel for this kind of place. Now we'll have some more food. There are Nepalese sitting here.
Lex.
What?
Semyon answered us. He has a water hammer.
Who?
Semyon.
What?
In short, he drove into the deepest place.
Where?
Where the fort is, where the guy fell. He says water got in there, and now it won't start.
Holy moly.
Water hammer, huh?
And when you turn the key, what sounds do you hear?
Such. I must have sunk it.
Damn. It so happened that Semyon is not driving with us. He fell behind a little. He's catching up with us.
The difficulty here is in the rocks, to keep your balance.
Tell him that the spark plug needs to be turned.
I don't know what this is.
He doesn't know what it is.
He rides a moped without knowing what a spark plug is.
And also, he doesn't have a single key.
Why do I know what a spark plug is when I ride a bike?
I don't know. Maybe we should go and help him? What should we do? To be continued. Watch the next part right now in our closed Telegram channel at the link in the description.